I guess my journey or my adventure started about 30 years ago where I injured my right knee snow skiing. I tore my ACL. At that time, I just continued with sports and things like that over time and ended up re-injuring. I'm going to start
Oh,
again.
that's fine. That's fine.
Just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Injured myself over and over, going to the doctor for different methods, draining my knee, also braces, different apparatuses I'd have to use for my right knee. Later on in life, I started racing motocross. I tore my left ACL. My left leg at the time was my stability, and then losing my left leg, now I had two injured legs, so it left me very uncomfortable doing any sports. For the last 10 years, I've been bone on bone. I'd seen Dr. Crovetti over the years. About 10 years ago, he suggested knee replacements at that time. And I was just kind of waiting, thinking, you know what, I'll be okay. And not really knowing what the end result would be and how amazing it would be. So about a year ago, my wife and I, talking, planning ahead, we decided, you know what, it's time to do this. I was at the point where if I went and played a round of golf or did anything just walking over the course of the day more than 5 or 6 hours, I could barely walk at the end of the day. So it inspired me to set up an appointment with Dr. Crovetti. Came in, sat down with him. He looked at my x-rays for 2 seconds and I looked up and I said, so what's the next step here? He goes, well, we talked about this about 10 years ago. So I made my appointment for my first knee replacement and also set up my appointment for my second knee replacement at the same time, about 5 months apart, and went in for surgery and came out. And everything from the staff, from the minute I checked in to going through the Coronado Suite recovery area, that was amazing. Going home, followed instructions, and I'm doing sports and being very aggressive my whole life. I wanted to push really hard with my physical therapy and recover, and I wanted to be what Dr. Crovetti told me I could be. And after about 8 weeks, post-surgery on my first knee, I actually got to play a round of golf, and it felt completely different. I had stability again. I was learning to walk again, basically. A lot of things with just the first knee. Second knee, I went on to the next chapter of more stability. And today I'm about 4 months after surgery of my second knee, and it's just amazing. Every day it's just better and better. I think it's more comfortable for me to walk than it is to sit. I get up and I start walking, and I just want to keep walking because it feels so great.